Worked over years. People sacrifice more than you'll ever know to be.
I'm trying to win, coach. When I look at them pictures and trophies and stuff, it just makes me sad. When I'm done with this game, or the game is done with me, I don't want to be no ghost on the wall. I want to be more than that.
I let them know just who they listening to. But I ain't playing, I'm taking it to the hoop. Jump with me and I'm just I'm just saying, the Lord spitting the flame. Cause nothing they get anything is my name. But I ain't playing, I'm coming straight down the lane. You know like I know better, get out the way. If I don't know nothing else, it ain't no test in my pen. MJ with the game on the line, I'm just expected to win. Lyrically, I'm knocking them out. Metaphors connect with your chin. Get hit with the hook to your body. The flow gon' fracture you real.
Behind every successful woman is a band of other successful women that have her back. That's why my platform is women empowerment and entrepreneurship. I am Keisha Hawley Roberts, your 2022 Mrs. California and a national sorority pageant, representing the mother of all, Order of Eastern Stars.
I feel like I'm one step away from hitting center stage. One step away from coming out the tunnels to the game. One step away from everybody jumping on my way. Now just let me introduce you to the way I do my thing. I feel like I'm a step away from hitting center stage. One step away from coming out the tunnels to the game. One step away from everybody jumping on my way. Now just let me introduce you to the
What's up, man? It's your boy Pimp Slim, man.
Jump Be the Truth, co-host of Pimp Talk, YBDT, you heard?
Tune in to Pimp Talk, man. We just gonna give y'all a little flavor of what we got going on around here.
We bringing knowledge, we bringing inspiration, we bringing all that feel-good stuff that you may be lacking in your everyday life.
There's ways to try to reach out to these young people to change the world a little bit. Join your boy Pimp Slim, man. From 7 to 9.
YALE Radiocast and RTV every Monday, you heard?
Yeah.
I just want it all to be worth it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just want it all to be worth it. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if it's God's gift, God's ship, or God's sip. I know my guard's up, and I ain't letting my guard slip. Even the vanguards, my God, me unguarded. Not even, it's hard believing I'm God sent. I know hardships for this, I have passion. Times I was passive, I'm half-assing. Once the brain's active, you get right past it. Closed casket, kid it with stealth like assassins. Tell me what I haven't done. You master some, show compassion much, only with flashing hundreds. Misery loves company, I say in the cousins. Hate killing with kindness, I ain't flashing nothing.
Hey, thank you for tuning in to YALE Radiocast. Listen, business owners, people that are entrepreneurial in spirit and need to get their business out there, contact YALE Entertainment. We will advertise your company. we will advertise your brands. With a listener base that covers the globe, we offer a variety of packages at affordable prices. Call us at 678-586-9241. If you need to email us, you can contact us at YALE1@gmail.com. If you need to get your business out there, contact Yale Entertainment to get the business.
YALE Radiocast, the home of the hits. We already have plenty of music for the radio, but this right here is for the streets. Tune in to Hard Block Radio. That's right, music straight off the block. From the ride to the club, from trap to gangster rap. We got it right here on YALE Radiocast. This is Dylan Yale, the program director of YALE Entertainment and YALE Radiocast. If you feel like you're the person to talk about politics, sports, entertainment, and more, YALE Radiocast is giving opportunities to those who are interested in a career in podcasting. We are now being heard by over 20 streaming platforms, including iHeartRadio, Pandora Music, Amazon Music, Apple Podcast, and more. Let YALE Radiocast be the brand that delivers your voice to the world. Contact us at YaleRadiocast.com or email us at YALEENT1@gmail.com. The YALE brand is the gold standard, and this is YALE Radiocast. Get the business.
Know nothing else. It ain't no test in my pen. MJ with the game on the line. I'm just expected to win. Lyrically, I'm knocking them out. Metaphors connect with your chin. Get hit with the hook to your body. The flow gon' fracture your ribs. I'm taking action. Cause the only thing that talking gon' do is prolong my bragging. I'm addicted to that standing ovation, feeling from clapping. It's a confirmation moment. I know for making it happen. It's a rap when I be rapping to this text, so I'm just saying.
They doubted greatness when I told them I embodied it. Slick Rick the ruler, man, I'm on my lighty.
YALE Radiocast, the gold standard of online radio. We already bring you all hits all day, but this one right here is for my hip-hop heads. Tune in to Lyrical Exercise Radio. All bars, all day. You already know how we bring it from the East Coast to the West Coast to down South and even international. Hip-hop ain't dead. It's right here on YALE Radiocast.
Man, this your boy Young Zoo, man. Shouts out to YALE Radiocast, man, for the opportunity, man. You know, it's an honor everywhere, man. This your boy Young Zoo, so y'all follow me at YUNGZU.
This is the Male Review on YALE Radiocast.
Good morning. Welcome to the flagship show of YALE Radiocast, the Male Review. You are in the studio with the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Myself, Mark L., the gentleman, is in the building. And also the namesake, the Lord and God of YALE Radiocast.
The not-so-gentleman.
The not-so-gentleman. Mr. Dylan Yale.
Just the man.
Just the man. In the building. Dylan Yale. Good morning, sir.
What's going on, brother?
Hey, man, what's going on, man? I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. How you feeling this morning? You looking like you was doing some gentlemanly things in your ungentleman state.
I am in a state of emergency.
A state of emergency, ladies and gentlemen.
Look here, these shades are not on today to be cool.
All right, these shades are keep the light down.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what's happening, man. You should have found that dog that bit you, man. You should have found that dog, man. You should have found him, and you should have talked to him and had another drink with him, and then it'd been all right. It'd have been all right.
Something going on, yeah. So, today I'm in recovery, man. Hung out with the bros last night. Shout out to Terrence McCrae.
Excellent.
And I had to DJ a little event for him, and everything was cool and groovy until the missus wanted to say, no. Somebody else said, round of shots.
Oh.
I'm cool with the round of shots, right? I could do a round of shots.
How round were these shots, though, is the question.
The first round was pretty rounded.
It was pretty rounded, pretty well rounded.
Yes.
Gotcha.
The
Tequila?
the second round.
Oh, my God.
Was you see that picture right there of the YALE Radiocast and the RTV logo and how many circles it got right there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got you.
Yeah.
That was about how round it got.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm in recovery because it was very too rounded.
Yes, my man. Well, look here. Hey, sometimes, man. Sometimes you eat the bear. Sometimes the bear eats you. That's what they say.
That bear ate the hell out of me.
That bear ran after you. Pause. That's what's up, man. Hey, well, that's all right, man. Nothing wrong with that.
What's up with you, man?
Hey, man, I was chilling, man. I had a pretty quiet Friday night. Went and had some pho. I like my soup. The soup was good. Had some pho. It was delicious. Pho. That's correct. That's some pho. Yes, some pho. PHO, sir. PHO. That's all it was. It was some pho. It was soup. It was good. It was delicious. Came back in, started watching this, trying to finish watching this show called The Old Man.
The Old Man.
Listen, The Old Man is cold blooded, bro.
That's my shit. Have you gotten through to the how far in?
I'm at the next to last episode. Okay. So they're at a party right now. That's where I'm gonna go with that.
Phoenix
I don't want to spoil
it. Was Terrence? No, Phoenix, you're the one that poured that second round of triple shot.
Oh, that was her. That was her that did that.
It was her. Once again, trying to set me up. Trying to set you up.
Boy, I'm telling you, it's always the wife, ain't it?
Yeah.
Boy, I'm trying to tell you, they be trying to get you.
She trying to get me out of here, I promise you.
Hey, if the man ain't in here working, we know what to do. We got to go to the house and find him. That's what it is. Hey, but yeah, man, I was watching The Old Man. I'm digging it. It's a good show, man. It's interesting. But I'm just here to let y'all know, having turned 50, y'all need to know. You're going to come around and find out with them old men, boy. He ain't got no play in him. Do you hear me?
But the thing is, right, the fight scenes are so realistic.
And that's a real fight. It don't look like John Wick. It look like we really fighting up in this bitch. We really fighting up in here.
And
like
them fights be going about 2, 3, 4 minutes. Like
that's it. That's all you need.
That's how a fight actually goes for the most part.
For real. And with an old man who ain't got time, he ain't got time. He ain't got no time. Look, so it was good, man. But yeah, man, it was a long week, but a good week. Long week, but a good week.
Right.
We caught us a break in the weather this morning, though. It was a little cooler. It was a little cooler. It was nice. It was a nice, refreshing morning.
It appeased me, being that all of a sudden the air compressor just went out in the lack.
Oh no! Oh yeah. Just open the windows. Hey, what they call that 4x40 AC? 4 windows down, 40 miles an hour. 4x40 AC. Right, dude. Go ahead, catch that. Right, what I'm saying. But that's good, man. Yeah, man. Good week, man. I'm telling you though, boy.
Anything crazy?
It's so much craziness going on right now, man.
As usual.
As usual.
It's become the new norm.
It is the norm.
If ain't nothing crazy going on, something wrong.
That's when it's wrong. That's when it's bad. That's when it's crazy,
That's
for
when
real.
It's crazy.
It's just normal.
It's been quiet for 2 days.
That's crazy. Right, man. Hey, there was a lot of hard hitting wild stuff that hit this week, man. I think at the top here, and there, boy, listen. I think at the top, one of the things that struck me, they raided Mar-a-Lago. They went down there to go find out what Mr. Trump had in his property, and then he asked, set up an OnlyFans. When I tell you, listen, they say Audacity must be going 2 for 1 at the store right now, but boy. So you, Mr. Rich, can't turn over your tax information and everything. You get raided and you start an OnlyFans to help you do what? What do you think OnlyFans started for?
Shit.
You even now tell us what the OnlyFans is for.
OnlyFans is good for people who have a fetish for feet these days.
Not a fetish for feet. Okay. All right. Okay. It wasn't OnlyFans. It wasn't OnlyFans. Okay. It was a GoFundMe. Let me make sure I say that right. It was a GoFundMe. I said OnlyFans. I don't know what you want to see. Little hands. That would be OnlyFans. But no, he started a GoFundMe.
My hands are huge.
Oh my God.
So, I have the biggest hands.
Pay me and I'll show you.
I can show you my hands. My hands are huge.
Listen, your kink, not my kink, and that's okay. Whatever. All right. So let's talk a little bit about what happened.
So we got the FBI seized classified records from Mar-a-Lago during the raid of Trump's Florida residence. Man,
the nerve of going to Florida to raid somebody.
It always goes down in Florida. Look, Florida, come on, y'all. Boy, my state, boy.
Yeah, boy, that's it. Okay. All right, tell us what's good.
So the FBI's decision to execute a search warrant of former President Trump in Mar-a-Lago's home on Monday is unprecedented, especially for a non-sitting commander-in-chief and one who has indicated he might run again. A former special agent in charge tells Fox News Digital. Vice President Kamala Harris says that she has full confidence in DOJ after warrant released. Vice President Kamala Harris said on Friday that she has full confidence in the Department of Justice after a search warrant that was used during the FBI raid of the former President Donald Trump Florida residence was unsealed. Well, a former prosecutor, I will tell you, I don't speak about anybody else's case, but I have full confidence that, why she keep on saying all this full confidence shit? That the Department of Justice will do with the fact of the law requires, will do with the
the facts and the law requires. Yes.
Do the facts. Okay.
Yeah.
Threw me off right there. Hey, I told you I'm still in.
He's struggling. He's struggling with a K. Struggling.
I'm struggling
with a K.
Morning. Harris said in response to report questions, she also called the attacks on law enforcement unacceptable, and any so-called leader who engages in rhetoric that in any way suggests that the law enforcement should be exposed to that kind of danger is irresponsible and results in dangerous activities. Well, I mean, did they find what they were looking for, Mark?
That's the question. So I'm thinking, so translation, let me go ahead and translate this for y'all right quick.
Yeah.
Look, the whole thing with her, she keeps saying, I have the full confidence. What she's saying in essence is she believed they found some shit. She just had she had it on good authority that they found some shit down there, right? That's what I'm saying. That's my thought. Now, now, here's my thing. Let's just keep it 100.
Keep it 100.
This guy.
Are we really going to keep it 100?
Yeah, I'm going to keep it 100. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. This dude.
You'll be keeping it kind of 69.
No. Well, I mean, 69. I'm a cancer. I can't help that. I got you. Well, I'm telling you. But I'm going to say this. This dude has been in business for a long time. Let's keep it funky. He's been in business for a long time.
Right.
Has he had shady business practices? Probably. He ain't been caught with any shady business practices. Why do they think now they going to catch him?
All of a sudden.
All of a sudden, do they think they're going to really catch him? Do you think That stuff sat there that long, and he had no idea that he would possibly get raided. Even if he's not that smart, he got smart people around him, right? I'm just saying. Look, dog. Let me tell you something. Okay, perfect example.
He's a businessman.
Perfect example.
I'll give him that much.
Perfect example. You get in a fight with your lady, and it's a bad fight, and you the dope boy.
Right. You got to move to work.
You got to move to work. Let's just keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it funky with you.
She gonna drop a dime.
Right, because she mad.
Yeah.
You made her mad. You done sent her away.
Yep. I don't know, man.
I mean, even if she don't, do you not take the precaution to say, man, we got to move to work?
Well, I mean,
why would you be so bold as to believe?
Bold and intelligent is
this is facts. This is facts. This is a fact.
I would say, I don't look. When whatever they're looking for comes out, then I can address it. Right now, I can't.
You don't know because we don't know what they found.
Because I would say this, and we've seen many times where people have tried to create a narrative, especially with politicians,
absolutely,
on both sides of the coin.
Yeah, absolutely.
So maybe they're looking for something to justify or
add on to a narrative.
Add on to a narrative, and it might be a small little seed of something that really ain't shit. But if they could add that to this and this and this, it creates a trail of all of that circles around to this. There you go.
Rico.
Right.
Yeah.
They looking for Ricardo.
They looking for Ricky Ricardo. Lucy, you got some splaining to do.
You got some splaining
to do, Lucy. But yeah, I mean, I look at it like this. So they've been trying to get him, right? They've been trying to get him since almost before he got in office. They've been trying to get him.
I don't know if they really been trying to get Trump.
They've been trying to get him, dog.
On what?
On whatever they can. Look, we want to see your tax records. You've been saying you made this much money, but we think you made this much.
They tried to get him. They tried to probably
muddy his name. Okay, let's say that.
They tried to block him. They haven't tried to get him.
Well, do you think this means he's trying to get him now?
Ever since his presidency, they've been trying to get him.
Right. They keep trying to get this connection to what they're trying to do is connect it to the Russian ties and
the thing is
and election tampering.
My thing is, who are they that's trying to get him?
Right.
So who are we talking about when we say they? Because a lot of they have not been trying. Listen, a lot of they have been supporting him.
True.
So who are the they that we talking about?
Right, I got you.
The they are the they that you kind of side with, Mark. Hell,
you know what?
You
but
love
also,
them days.
You
are one of the days.
But low key, a lot of the days on the other side are still pissy about January 6th. Now,
true.
Some of them really take this Republic thing really serious.
True.
So they could be in cahoots secretly because a lot of them still they trying to ride the rails of the Trump train, right?
I think all of them are tied into some kind of.
Listen, they politicians at the end of the day, bro.
Just if anybody is unaware of my stance, I think they all are just on the same coin.
They all in the swamp, in the same swamp.
I don't care what they claim, Republican, Democrat. I don't care about none of that.
They just got their preferences and druthers. That's it.
I think they are up under the same roof. And they all go have lunch and have orgies together. Man, listen, and get pissed on because that's what they into together. So,
right. They strange bedfellows. That's what you called them back in the day. Strange bedfellows. Yeah. Enemies make strange bedfellows.
Shout out to Willette. Good morning, Leg. How you doing, sis?
Good morning. Good morning, Willette.
Yep.
Thank you for tuning in.
But I don't. With this one, I don't know what to say about it. I got to wait to see what they got.
Let's see what they got in the developing weeks.
You know me. I'll laugh at the fact that they won't find nothing. Say ha ha. Y'all made yourself look stupid.
Or if they find something, be like, oh shit.
Or I'll be like, oh shit.
You done fucked up now.
That's gonna be hell.
You done fucked up now. Yep, that be what it is, man. I guess we'll wait in the coming weeks. I'ma feel.
Willette Williams, once again, the Trump train needs to derail.
Listen,
I don't think so. I think this motherfucking Biden boat needs to
the
fucking
Biden
sink.
boat and the Trump train.
Yes.
Look here,
The
Lord
Biden
Jesus.
boat is sinking, and y'all motherfuckers love that Biden boat. Don't we love the Biden boat, Mark?
Listen.
We love that boat. You go fishing.
Here's
and y'all
the deal. I'm siding with Biden.
Siding with Biden.
On certain things. Because, okay, so, bullshit to the back. So we all know, growing up in America, being black people.
Yes.
We've been fed this narrative that black people are Democrats and the others are Republican. And then you have a few little skirmishes where black people go, I can't believe he's a Republican.
Right.
Everybody should be able to believe in what they believe in.
Right.
So here's my thought process. I mostly vote along Democratic lines when it matches my interest, because that's how everybody votes. Everybody votes based on their interests.
Right. And that's always
Right.
been my thing.
That's always been the thing.
If I don't like you, I don't like you.
Right.
If I don't like neither one of them, I ain't voting for neither one of them.
Correct.
I had a conflicting conversation with one of my aunts.
Okay.
And she was always vote.
Okay.
So this
But
past
for who?
So the past election, the communication was voting, and of course the running joke was Kanye. So I said, well, I'm voting for Kanye.
You wasting your vote. But it's my vote.
You're wasting your vote. Right, exactly what's the narrative. And then I followed up with, I said, okay, if I wasn't going to vote for Kanye, I said, who's to say I wouldn't vote for Trump? Auntie, crickets, she ain't talked to me since.
Oh, my God.
That's why she ain't come to my goddamn wedding.
And
How about that, T?
Oh,
How
that's
about
terrible.
that, T?
That's
How about
terrible.
that? That's
man.
why.
Look, okay, so, one of the things I was taught, taught by parents and other older adults when I was getting into the workforce, when there were certain things you didn't talk about at work. Mm-hmm. Politics was one of them. Was one of the top things. No,
religion,
because
sex, religion,
and politics. Them the big three, right?
Yes.
So I don't really discuss politics, and I even though I'll talk about it like with you and other friends, there's a certain group of friends I talk about politics with, and there's some I'm not going there because I'm not about to get into this debate with you, and then I'm gonna have to go on and turn into the old man on you. And you getting power bombed at this Fellini pizza, right?
Side of the truck,
just choked out because you won't shut up. I'm sick of it. Okay, I'm sick of it. I don't want to hear no more. So, but I like to consider myself a person who will vote along the lines of my interests. Most of my interests at this time tend to go along.
So, have you ever voted Republican?
I had to say no. I have not, and that's because they don't seem to go to my interest. Most people say, well, you ain't really had a chance. No, I watched here's the funny thing about me. As much as people hate Fox News, it's the best shit ever to watch.
I do watch a lot of Fox News.
I watch a lot of Fox News, especially when we get around these races.
It's very humorous.
Right, not regularly, but just when we get around the races, because I want to know what the other side is saying and what they are standing on. Like right now, they tearing Herschel Walker ass up.
Wait, I will give Fox News this: when they don't like you, they don't like you,
and the tables are actually turning on Trump.
Yeah, they done kicked Trump's ass a lot.
They
too.
Turning on Trump.
And the first time I saw them just do a run on Trump, I was like, I can't believe this.
Is this Fox News? This ain't CNN.
I sat back like,
really? That was y'all. Look, it was all good just a week ago.
I took the remote. I turned the volume up. I'm like, this is intriguing news.
You go, Tucker Carlson.
Yeah.
You better say that, boy. Said no black man ever. Because Tucker be saying some wild shit. The other day, I was eating ice cream, and I'm just wondering, do Black Lives Matter? Wait, what? What? What, Tucker? Yeah, it's wild. It's crazy. But yeah, around the election, especially when they start ramping up to the election,
right.
I start watching it because I want to hear the type of rhetoric that they're saying. But I listen to CNN. I watch CNN. I listen to NPR. I'm a news job. I'm 50. I'm 50. Yeah. So, that's what I do. But, yeah, man, I listen to
10 years, you're just going to be sitting there with the newspaper.
That's it. If there's still newspapers left, they shut them down.
That's the thing. Old people don't care about that newfangled shit.
Nope. Lexus. What's that girl name? You know your damn name.
Alexia.
Turn on my
Reese from Philly, the Red Dragon. Fox is exposing everybody, all frauds.
Hey, right on, Reese. Hey, holla, Reese. Hey, man, I'm telling you, it is funny to watch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you that it does get funny. It does get funny. I watch Bill Maher, who is wild too, but Fox News.
I do a lot of. I do watch New Rules.
Yeah, Bill Maher. Now, Bill Maher
he'll
keep it funky. He'll keep it funky.
I fucks with Bill Maher.
Bill Maher's like that dude.
He gonna poke at everybody.
Everybody gets it. Biden gets it. Everybody gets it. He don't care. So yeah, man. I'll say this. I do not believe there will be a run in the future. I don't believe. But then again, he is a Gemini, and he might use it to catapult himself into a run. Who knows what a Gemini might do? There's no telling.
Stop hating.
Shout out to the Gemini. Shout out to the Gemini.
Most hated, most wanted sign.
It's because it's two sides. You got to decide.
Yeah, it's like, I really don't like this motherfucker, but I do.
I like him, but I don't.
I know Bargell be conflicted. Like, I got to go work with do this.
Nah, dude. I'm good. I'm good. It be them lady Geminis. Shout out to Lonnie. I said it be them lady Geminis.
They the worst.
Look here. I'm not going. No, you didn't hear me say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say they the worst. I just said it beat them lady Geminis, and I'm gonna just leave it at that.
I said that.
He said it.
I said it.
But man.
I said the worst sign of all is women Geminis.
Oh my goodness.
All you got to do is just put them motherfuckers on an island, and we will all together.
Well, now that's bad because they say Pisces ain't nothing but water Geminis. Boy, let me tell you what a Pisces might. Anyway, but I'm gonna say this. I don't believe.
Did I send you that meme?
I think we both seen it.
No. It was another meme that I recently sent you.
Which one?
I think it was the Sagittarius ain't nothing but a Leo with
Tim's on. Yes. It's terrible. I can't dog Sagittarius either, baby. I love me some Sagittarius. I gotta tell you, I love me some Sagittarius. But I'm gonna say this. We'll see in the coming weeks what the news brings as far as what they found. Is it gonna be like when Geraldo Rivera opened up Al Capone's vaults and found some broken beer bottles?
I know, right? He was so
distraught. I watched that. We watched that. I remember sitting there as a child watching that on the Quasar TV. He was so distraught that he didn't find anything.
That was the real drilling. I don't know what you're talking about with y'all. That
was the real drilling. That was some real drilling right there, boy. But yeah, he didn't find nothing. Or are we gonna get a haul of stuff? Is it gonna be pictures of him and Putin in compromising positions? Is it gonna be, is it gonna be the minutes that we lost from the Oliver North trial? I mean, what's gonna be in this haul? They broke his safe open. But what I can't understand is this. What made him start a GoFundMe?
Listen.
What funds do you need, Mr. Trump?
Well, the thing is, it's not his money. And Trump got it. If every one of Trump fans gave $1, he just got $1 million.
Easy. Easy.
And that's non-taxable. Huh?
I guess so.
Huh?
I guess so.
The man a businessman.
He's a businessman.
I'm telling you.
He's smart.
He's
clever.
He's clever. I wouldn't say he's smart.
He's clever.
He's conniving.
Or he has the right people around him to tell him that, hey, look, you know what, just do this.
I don't even know if it's the people around him because Trump appears to be a guy who does what he wants to do.
He does.
So I don't even think it's the people that's around him.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, everybody in politics or business does have an advisory staff, but as far as him, I don't know if his staff is like his freaking Uncle Benny or something.
Some people in his family.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call you staff.
Yeah,
you just sit right there and be cool. You staff. You just sit right there and be cool. Go play golf. I'll call you later. We'll let you know what's going on. We'll make sure you understand what I did.
He has people in his corner only to tell him what the news articles are saying,
right?
Not really necessarily to give him any advisory.
Okay, he's going to advise himself.
Yes.
Okay, very well. I'll say this: we'll just see in the coming weeks what comes out, man.
So, our shares the same birthday as Orange Head.
And she was reminded that, oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Orange head. That she called him orange head.
Orange head. Oh, no.
Well, good for her. Gemini. Hey, he had over $3 million donated when he left office.
Well.
Trump friends aren't our friends. His GoFundMe account is going to look very exactly. That's Tyrone Roberts. His GoFundMe is going to look it, and that's the point I was just making, Tyrone. His friends can only donate $1, but he has so many people that will follow him that's going to get him $1 million. I could ask for a GoFundMe, and whatever is put in there is going to come right back out because somebody's going to say, well, GoFundMe going to say, I owe them. So
immediately. Right. That's terrible news.
Right. So,
or you're going to get a bunch of requests for money. You want $1? Right. Send me one. That's what's good, man. So that's what's happening in Donald Trump news. That I just wanted to bring that. I mean, you hear about somebody getting raided. That's a thing, man.
Right.
Hey. So we're gonna come back. We're gonna talk about a couple of other things that happened this week. Like I said, it was a crazy week, man.
We got a lot to cover.
It was a lot of issues with cars this week, man. A lot of issues with cars, and
the car gods are not kind.
They are not happy this week.
They're not happy with us.
So we're gonna take a quick break and pay these bills, and we're gonna come back. Thanks again for tuning in to the Male Review, the flagship show on YALE Radiocast. Myself, Mark L. and Dylan Yale in the building. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Worked over years. People sacrifice more than you'll ever know to be.
I'm trying to win, coach. When I look at them pictures and trophies and stuff, it just makes me sad. When I'm done with this game, or the game is done with me, I don't want to be no ghost on the wall. I want to be more than that.
I let them know just who they listening to. But I ain't playing, I'm taking it to the hoop. Jump with me and I show you just what you I'm just saying, I'm always spitting the flame. Cause nothing AKA the thing is my name. But I ain't playing, I'm coming straight down the lane. You know like I know better, get out the way. If I don't know nothing else, it ain't no test in my pen. MJ with the game on the line, I'm just expected to win. Lyrically, I'm knocking them out. Metaphors connect with your chin. Get hit with the hook to your body. The flow gon' fracture your ribs.
Behind every successful woman is a band of other successful women that have her back. That's why my platform is women empowerment and entrepreneurship. I am Keisha Holly Roberts, your 2022 Mrs. California and the National Sorority Pageant, representing the mother of all, Order of Eastern Stars.
I feel like I'm one step away from hitting center stage. One step away from coming out the tunnel to the game. One step away from everybody jumping on my way. Now just let me introduce you to the way I do my thing. I feel like I'm a step away from hitting center stage. One step away from coming out the tunnel to the game. One step away from everybody jumping on my way. Now just let me introduce you to the
man, what's up, man? It's your boy Pimp Slim, man.
Jump Be the Truth, co-host of Pimp Talk, YBDT, you heard?
Tune in to Pimp Talk, man. We're just gonna give y'all a little flavor of what we got going on around here.
We bringing knowledge, we bringing inspiration, we bringing all that feel-good stuff that you may be lacking in your everyday life.
There's ways to try to reach out to these young people to change the world a little bit. Join your boy Pimp Slim, man. From 7 to 9.
YALE Radiocast and RTV every Monday, you heard?
Yeah.
I just want it all to be worth it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just want it all to be worth it. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if it's God's gift, God's ship, or God's sip. I know my guard's up, and I ain't letting my guard slip. Even the vanguards, my God, me unguarded. Not even, it's hard believing I'm God sent. I know hardships for this, I have passion. Times I was passive, I'm half-assing. Once the brain's active, you look right past it. Closed casket, kid, it was stealth like assassins. Tell me what I haven't done. You master some, show compassion much, only with flashing hundreds. Misery loves company, I say in the cousins. Hate killing with guns, I ain't flashing nothing.
Hey, thank you for tuning in to YALE Radiocast. Listen, business owners, people that are entrepreneurial in spirit and need to get their business out there, contact YALE Entertainment. We will advertise your company. We will advertise your brands with a listener base that covers the globe. We offer a variety of packages at affordable prices. Call us at 678-586-9241. If you need to email us, you can contact us at yaleent1@gmail.com. If you need to get your business out there, contact YALE Entertainment to get the business. And we're back, y'all. Thank you for definitely coming back and tuning in with us here on the Mail Review. And we are back. Yes. It's been it was a heavy week, man. Heavy week. We had a lot of death.
A lot of death, a lot of
violence. Unnecessary violence. One of the things that happened this week, Ashley Lockhart, if anyone has heard this name, 32-year-old Philadelphia mom of 6 was stabbed 18 times by the children's father. What is that about?
You know,
it's a lot of violence against black women.
A lot of violence against black women, and I just want to address that. We are aware of that.
Yes.
I know we often speak from the side of a man and what men are conflicted with.
Yep.
We do understand that at a higher rate, violence happens against women, and mostly by the hands of men, especially in the black community.
Yeah.
I do want people to understand that we are aware of that, and I'm going to make a more assertive effort to focus or bring more attention to that.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, it needs to be brought attention to.
Because I think I don't want anybody to have a false understanding that we don't care. Not from us.
Right. Not from us.
Not from us. We have our own fights, and I think we have a goal to highlight the plight and the flaws in men. But we definitely don't want to neglect what happens to women as well. So
yeah, absolutely,
I'm gonna go ahead and share it because it's very much trending in the news, and I'm gonna go ahead and post the video. Now this is gonna be a little
sensitive.
Yes. So, geez, man, what you think about? So say what you were saying, Mark.
I mean, it's just it's a wild thing, man. I think this kind of ties into when we talk about mental health, right?
Yes.
Because what could drive you to this point? What could make you decide to not only take a human life, but take the life of the woman that was responsible for, for your children, somebody that you love, someone that you care for.
Right.
What is the thing with this? Now, I'm not trying to give him an excuse, for, he was violent because of, or he did this because of. What we need to figure out is how can we stop this? How can we get this epidemic under control? Because it's an epidemic, man.
The father of her
That's
children.
why we do need to address mental health.
Yeah.
And that's been a direction that we are starting to go with our platform.
Yeah.
And discussing mental health more often than we have.
Yeah, absolutely. It comes down to that, because that's definitely a mental defect of some sort.
Right. So, check out the article, the video, the news video.
Loved mother attacked and murdered inside a minivan, investigators say, by her own boyfriend. Tonight, we're learning more about the victim and what led up to this tragedy. Fox 29's Ellen Kaloje reports.
That mother of 6 children was brutally stabbed in front of this grocery store in broad daylight on Saturday. And now the father of her children is charged with murder, and her family hopes that her death serves as a wake-up call for other women.
And when I say she was loyal to this man, very loyal, diehard loyal, do anything for him. And I mean, they just got engaged recently. And so for this to happen, it's not shocking, but it's tragic.
Ashley Lockhart died Saturday after police say she was brutally stabbed multiple times in this minivan by her boyfriend, Raymond Thompson. This surveillance video obtained by Fox 29 shows Thompson just minutes before the attack. The DA's office confirms that Thompson was well known to police and that Ashley had filed a protection from abuse order against him. But despite the PFA, they were still living together.
I don't have specifics to answer for you on this man's record. I do know that it's very lengthy, and I know the case is extremely sad and very, very troubling. I would agree with that for sure.
And this particular victim obviously did the right thing. For some reason, she was back with this man in that particular van. I don't know the circumstances of that. I don't know why that was. But sadly enough, she's not going to be here to tell us what happens.
The DA says...
Yeah, we're just going to go into it. So, yeah. So, Mark L., what you got, man?
Oh, man. I'm it's upsetting because I'm trying to understand. I'm trying my best to understand what motivated this. What could have possibly led to?
He thought she was cheating on him. I did some research within the past 2-3 days.
Okay.
He thought she was cheating. Now I don't know how that happened from the moment that
occurred.
That occurred,
right?
But after the arrest, they said something about he thought she was cheating on him.
And that's no excuse,
I'll
man.
probably pull up something else. Give me a moment. I'll pull up something else, in reference to
that
his
is
statement.
That is no excuse, man.
No, it's not.
That's literally no excuse. Black men out there that are watching and paying attention, listen. If you are in a situation that passionate, you love this person, and this person, you get the supposition that they don't want to be with you no more. Just let her go, man. Just let her go. Let her go. Be peaceful. Do what you need to do to take care of your children. Go talk to somebody if it's that devastating to you. But I mean, it sounds like I'm just trying to make light of it and try to make it sound easy. But literally, do you know how many lives this man just affected? He affected the lives of all of her family members, all of the children.
Mother of 6.
His life. I mean, all of this has been affected by this action that whether he has remorse or not is really beside the point, because the deed is done. I was talking to, shout out to Dr. Trey. We were having a conversation about the fact that when somebody has something done to them, it's not your intentions that actually hurt. It's your action that actually hurts, right? So this man literally snuffed this woman's life out in one of the most violent ways possible, in broad daylight. I'm floored by the propensity for the violence against this person who you claim to have loved at some point.
Right.
I'm almost speechless about it. I don't understand this. Black men, if y'all are listening, man, We need mental health. We need our mental health. If you can talk to somebody, I think that at a certain age you should have a counselor. You should go to counseling. I think that's something that you should do.
Right. Shout out Reese from Philly, man. Commenting on the stream. We appreciate you, fam. Over 200 shorties in Philly were shot or killed last year. Femicide is real.
It is. It is. Thank you for pointing that out. Thank you for bringing that to our attention. Absolutely. I mean, and it's all over the news. It's happening everywhere. It's not just happening in Philly. It's happening in Atlanta. I can't tell you the numerous stories that I've heard, about women going on dates with men and the date didn't go well, or they decided they didn't want anything to do with them, and the really weird and odd things that happen after that. Attacks, women being shot, women being stabbed, women being strangled. I mean, it's ridiculous. I'm trying to understand, where do you go in your mind to where you decide if she don't want me,
right,
that she can't be with nobody else? I mean, where does that come from? What good does that do? We move freely about the world. We move freely about the world, pretty much doing whatever we want to do.
Okay,
see what I mean?
I see what I agree with you wholeheartedly. Circling back to the mental health side of things, I always see whenever these things happen, the number one question is why, right?
That's all we got.
And I just want to show some stuff for the family and the children. This is the family picture right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a lot of kids.
That's a whole lot of children.
That's a whole bunch of children
that don't have their mom now, or their father,
or their father. Who gonna raise them, man?
Right. Who's gonna? They need to get in the counseling.
Who's gonna explain?
Correct.
Number one,
what occurred?
That's her pregnant, rubbing her belly on TikTok.
Yeah.
I saw this video, and then the kids jumping in, so it seems like, loving mother, lifeful woman, so, but circling back, man, I think a lot of things, especially with us, this is the fact that mental health issues within us don't really get addressed as it possibly should.
That's right.
And who knows what his issues might have been if the case was cheating. I'm not saying that it's okay that kill somebody if they cheated on you. But who knows how weak he is. We are dealing with a truly extremely fragile society today.
Yeah.
Of men.
True.
And a lot of this comes from the fact that we are not able to probably say the issues that we have where they don't get addressed and they build up, and next thing you know, unfortunately, stupid things like this occur.
Yep.
So, and that's the unfortunate thing is nobody saw a sign. Tyrone Roberts is on the stream, brother.
Okay, yeah. What's up, TR? Shout out. You're right, Marcus. No excuse. Just like I believe it's not a mental dysfunction, it's the fact of current thought patterns. We aren't taught consequences and true values anymore. That's a thing.
That's a thing.
TR
makes a point.
But I mean, you still have to go to a place mentally to determine. I mean, okay, we're military men.
Mm-hmm.
There are touch points to where violence escalates, right?
Right, true.
Okay? We ain't got to go into it. We know. We understand that.
Right.
There are touch points where violence escalates. So, one, she had a restraining order at one point, a protection order, right?
Yes.
And they had somehow worked it out to where
he mental, I say selfish
and self-centered. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, I mean, not wrong.
Not wrong at all. I still think it's a mental thing. I still think it's a mind thing.
It's a mind thing. You're a weak mind. You're a weak mind.
This is true.
I mean, to y'all, be honest with you, weak minds make people selfish and self-centered.
Correct.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
So not mental health. To y'all, meaning that he was had retarded or some or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Mental health meaning doesn't have a strong focus in the mind, brother.
Correct.
Doesn't have a strong sense of right and wrong, which is unfortunately a part of how you think.
Correct.
He thought she was cheating.
And so I need to take her life.
That's weak-minded.
That's
weak-minded, weak-spirited, weak period. At the end of the day, you
Yep.
could put anything with it. We don't want to just say mental health only exclusively, but we do have to address of what Mark is saying, like what the hell is going on in your head.
Correct.
That okay, this is how I'm gonna react to this, and not just with this situation, with like hundreds of situations that we're hearing every day now.
Every day.
With men doing what. All these violent acts towards women. And I'm saying this from a guy who hasn't been the most gentleman of guy to women.
Right.
I'm going to be honest with you. I've had my trials in the past.
Absolutely. Okay.
But guess what? I shook the shit out of that motherfucker.
Right. You've been through some things. You've dealt with some stuff. Right. Got you. But it still takes a point.
Better let fingers know what it is.
Boy, look here. We're not finna do that. We're not finna do that. We ain't finna do it.
Like she made me last night.
She made you drink last night, though.
She know how to put me down.
Oh my God! Just have a drink. Have another drink.
Have a drink.
I don't know, boy. We call her Fiery Phoenix for a reason.
Look, I was doing the thinking man shit. Boy.
Oh my goodness! See, now that's bad when you're in the club like that, man. That's
We
bad.
went in the club.
I was at the crib.
I made it back to the crib. I was like,
sitting there thinking about it.
Why?
Oh my God! Why did I do this to myself? Why did I do it? But yeah, man, it's a thing, man. I'll say. Let me just say it like this. You have those. Passion is a funny thing. Passion is a funny thing. It can be good and it can be bad. Trust and believe it. Passion is just what that is. It's a very strong feeling, and it doesn't matter if it's passionate for love or passionate for Christ.
Right.
It doesn't matter. It's a very strong feeling for whatever the object of that passion is for, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I'm going to say, in all my years, in the way that I think, in the way that I move through the world, I have to say, yeah, I've been in situations where it felt like somebody had snatched my whole heart out, stomped it on the ground, threw it out in the traffic. You know what I'm saying? But never once did it cross my mind, I should throttle this mug. I should choke, I should stab, I should harm this person. You just have to, there's got to be a way for you to deal with your feelings and emotions. And like you said, weak-minded, weak-spirited, weak period. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay?
Tyrone, to your brother, absolutely. So how can you fix that? How can, I don't, it's no fix.
There is no fix.
There is no fix to human.
The human condition.
The human condition.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say human nature, but the human condition is a good one. You know, like, because just like one person is strong, the next person is going to be weak. There's
correct.
no way to make every person strong. Now, I would say if we're trying to talk about how to address the fact of how violence is rising, we need to actually open the book on, as you said, morals. The moral structure of our community is failing, and a lot of it has to do with the absence of men.
This is true.
And I'm going to say that.
It's true.
Now, we could go into 90 different stories of why men are absent within the community.
Right.
But I will always say the structure of this community is failing because of the absence of men. For whatever reason, it's a lot of stuff that I think a man wouldn't allow in the household to happen. I think a lot of firmness and sternness and structure starts with a man in the household. And once again, we're not going to save every case.
Right.
I just think a lot of this has to do with absentee male man presence. So
Okay, well, right on. Now, hey, go with it. I dig it. And a lot of things, also, I feel I think that we're starting to move toward a society where we really don't care about people much anymore. And what I mean by that is, you have decorum, the way people treat other people.
Right.
Simple passing by somebody and saying hello, things of that nature.
Right.
Seeing someone's child who is doing something dangerous and being able to say to that child, hey, you shouldn't do that. You know, your parents, but you'll get a parent that'll jump on you now about talking to their kid, right?
Yeah. That's stupid.
Which I think, but it's more indicative of the way society is going. That people are more interested in things,
right,
than they are in interaction with people.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying?
I take that back to household structure.
Yeah, household structure has a lot to do with it. Because where you start from, this is where you learn your first sets of values, right? You start in the household.
Willette Williams, were the kids in the house with her when it happened?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. But that's.
I would like to hope that he would have thought twice if the kids were with him. But I mean, it don't really matter.
Nowadays, they take kids out too.
Yeah, man, listen, yeah.
That's another unfortunate thing. But yeah, just going back to what you were saying, Tyrone. A selfish person will not agree with those who disagree with him, and therefore seek out the pandering to his narcissism. You are totally correct, bro.
Dead on, brother. Absolutely.
Dead on correct with that. Also, Tyrone says, we are lost as men right now. True, darling. I mean, you were saying, Mark L, to the fact of wanting to argue. I haven't seen too much of a man saying, I'm going to go fight a kid about my child.
Right. Yeah, none of that happens. Right, exactly.
But women, don't say nothing to my child. Oh, they done touched my child. What you going to do? Beat up the 5-year-old girl if she done hit your child? What you gonna do? And I've literally seen right here in this room a woman say, well, I'm fighting with my kids.
Well, why?
Shows the immaturity to me.
Gotcha.
See what I'm saying?
And it starts back in the household structure.
Back in the household structure. Because the dude, like, go sit your stupid ass down somewhere. Ain't nobody going to fight no goddamn kids with your stupid ass.
Don't fight the kids.
Go read a fucking cookbook.
We say fight. We do say fuck them kids, but we don't say fight them kids.
We don't say fight them kids.
See what I'm saying? That ain't cool. That's too far. That's a step too far.
But that shows a lot of ignorance and immaturity on. And I think, not to say that men are mature.
Correct.
I'm just saying we are built in a certain way of structure and rule.
Right. Something is right and something is wrong.
Something of right, something of wrong, something of order.
Yeah.
And I think we need condolences to the family of Ashley Lockhart. Rest in peace to her and all of these. Yeah. Man, those kids. That's a hard one.
That's a hard one.
That's a hard one. Man.
It's hard to swallow, man. It's a bitter pill, bro.
Yeah. Tyrone said, "Shout out to Spice One."
Oh my God! Not shout out to Spice One. Spicy said she gonna fight the kids. She gonna fight Spicy. You gonna Spicy? Spicy is gonna fight the kids. But let's not do that. Let's not do that. Spicy.
She said she gonna fight the kids.
She gonna fight the kids. Don't fight the kids. But yeah, man. Hey,
now you gonna go to
jail for fighting the kids.
For fighting kids.
Don't do that.
Reese. Another comment for Reese. Shout out to you, brother.
Yep. I was an absent father. I think the women wanted a child, but also freedom, so they created a reason for me to leave. Oh, that's strong. That's strong, brother. Hey, again,
wow,
people.
But
man.
like I say, but that goes back to what I say. Like we could go into numerous reasons why a man isn't there. It could be the F boy thing, where he's just ain't shit. It could be a reason that he's pushed out of the house. It could be because of the murder rate in our community. It could be the fact of the man might have got taken out.
That's correct.
So there's so many reasons why a man can't be there, but all we hear is the story of single mother, and with that word of single mother automatically assumes that the man don't want to be there. So,
I got you. Yep, I feel you on that, man. Hey, one thing I'll say though, brothers, if you know you are dealing with some mental issues, please talk to somebody. If you know you're struggling in your relationship, please talk to somebody. I mean, we try to work it out, but it comes a point where you should be able to discern that this is doing things to me or making me feel a way that is leading me down a path that I can't deal with. I can't mentally do this gymnastics. I can't do this. I don't know how to deal, and I think that's one of the first things. One of the first things that I was taught about being a man is knowing when to ask for help. Right.
Right.
Because
but we can't.
We're human. right?
We can't.
We're
supposed to be strong. We're supposed to not, we're supposed to be able to blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
blah.
man. I can't ascribe to that because I know for a fact us human beings need help. We need help. There's never been a time where I can think of that. I needed help and I reached out and someone completely turned me away. Most people who love and care for you, even if it's to lead you to someone to talk to, you dig what I'm saying? Right. I think that's the most important thing. I say, even if you don't have a problem, I think you should talk to somebody because there's a lot of things that we go through in life from childhood on up through adulthood that we absolutely struggle with.
Right.
And I think that talking this stuff out and trying to get past this is important, man. I just think it's important. I think that we should have more of a respect for not only all human life, but our human life.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So with that said, more murder, kill. Who is Nicole Linton? Houston nurse has multiple prior crashes. This is the nurse that ran and had a whole road rage of self situation in California.
Well,
go ahead.
What did she do?
Well, I just assumed it was just a woman doing what women do and can't drive. That's what I assumed it to be. That's what I assumed it to be.
I've seen Phoenix drive. She drives fine.
Okay. I'll tell you what.
You ride with her. I said I saw her drive. I didn't say I rode with her. Shout out Phoenix. I'm only talking. But apparently, let's see. Let's go ahead and let's spin this story up right quick. It was.
And it was multiple articles. I'm pulling this one from. I was looking for a better news source, but we was on the go. So who is Nicole Linton? Go ahead.
Houston nurse had multiple prior crashes. The LA County DA confirms. This traveling nurse charged with the deaths of 6 people, including an unborn child, has a history of issues, according to the prosecutor and her own attorney.
Yeah, she would drive like a woman. Okay.
Oh my goodness! Look here. So keep on scrolling down for me. Basically, the driver suspected of causing a fiery crash near Los Angeles that killed 6 people, including a pregnant woman, her baby, and unborn baby. She has been charged with vehicular homicide, with 6 counts of murder. Nicole Lorraine Linton, a traveling nurse from Houston, also was charged Monday with vehicular manslaughter and was ordered to be held without bail. So, if I'm understanding this correct, let's keep rolling. She then entered a plea on Monday, and at her first court appearance, she arrived in a wheelchair. Prosecutors said her Mercedes-Benz was doing 90 miles per hour last Thursday when it plowed into cars in an intersection in Windsor Hills, setting several vehicles on fire. A 23-year-old woman who was 8.5 months pregnant, her unborn child, and her 11-month-old son, who was about to celebrate his first birthday, and her boyfriend all died in one car. The identities of 2 other women who were killed had not been released as of Tuesday. If convicted of all charges, Linton could face up to 90 years in prison.
Now.
Oh, and then it says in the court, Linton's lawyer, Halim.
Hold up, I got some video.
Okay.
Let's get it.
The client has an out-of-state history.
It happened with seemingly no warning. A Mercedes sped through a red light into a crowded intersection, crashing into multiple cars in the Windsor Hills suburb near Los Angeles. Among the fiery wreckage, the California Highway Patrol says 6 people were killed.
I wasn't even ready for this.
It happened with seemingly no warning.
Oh my God! She literally just ran through that intersection and like she didn't even see the light.
Cars in the Windsor Hills suburb near Los Angeles. Among the fiery wreckage, the California Highway Patrol says 6 people were killed, including a pregnant woman and a baby. Alfonso Word witnessed the accident.
Going 90.
The children, the ones that didn't get a chance. Their mother.
All right.
That probably was happy.
Let's pull it back a little bit. What you got with that, Mark?
Wow, man. I'm trying to understand. So according to the article, it says she had mental health issues. Why was this woman driving? And she's had multiple crashes in the past.
Man.
Why was she driving?
Okay, so I think this was an issue, if I recall, once again, reading other news articles and sources said that there was something that had to do with the boyfriend. She was mad at something with the boyfriend. And she had a road rage, so allow me, because we kind of like on the fly people. I'm going to pull up another couple articles, but go ahead and speak on what you saw, Mark, because that shit just shocked the hell out of me.
That was... Wow, she came through there like a rocket, man. She was going 90. What? She was on a residential street, bro. She wasn't on a highway. I mean, I got the car up to some speed on the highway.
I got nothing.
But if I'm driving 90 down the street,
nothing for you on that one, man.
Yeah,
okay.
This is what I can't understand, because we talk about how we don't see signs of stuff, right? But she's had multiple vehicle accidents. I think she had one as recent as last year.
I don't know. I'm gonna pull up something else, but I know it had something to do with the boyfriend.
So she was having she was having an emotional issue.
Yeah.
And she decided. Was she trying to end her own life?
I don't know. Damn it.
Look, don't much shock this dude right here. That dude was shocked. That dude is speechless over here. He's looking up some stuff, but he's speechless.
Yeah, I am speechless at the moment, y'all. So let's see. Let's just go to the strings real fast.
Yeah, let's see what
Reese once again. That was he's spoken on the last topic. Key to a relationship. On day one, both parties start enhancing the traits that attract them to each other. By default, you get better every day and never lose interest.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
He's referred
the
to
only
it,
time Mark Speed is good to his vacation destination.
Oh yes, Tyrone Roberts, drill master extraordinaire, with his commentary. We love it.
Oh man, but that's just. I mean, but we're moving on. We don't have to stand to sit on this, man.
I mean,
but we got to look into the reasons behind it, though. So, because at this point, if we don't have
a lot of
details, it's hard to dive into it.
Yeah,
it's hard to dive into it. But let's go to the point of if she had all these other incidents, why the hell is she still allowed to drive?
Why does she still have a driver's license? Right. Shit. I mean, not that you need a driver's license to get in the car and drive, because
my license was suspended like a motherfucker.
7 years.
you too.
Me too, bro. 7 years.
Child support.
However, right to be happy. But when I'm gonna tell you just like this. So once upon a time in Markel's life, I've had a few run-ins with law enforcement.
No.
Nothing major.
Not a Marine.
Yes, a Marine running into trouble with law enforcement. Imagine that. I've had my issues with law enforcement, and what I mean by that is I've gotten traffic tickets to the point where literally the judge said, "Listen, sir, if you do this again, we're gonna put you on a habitual offenders list. We're gonna suspend your license. Mm-hmm. We're gonna revoke your license if you continue. Revoke." So I'm thinking her insurance payment had to be ridiculous because she'd had previous accidents.
13 prior wrecks.
13 prior car wrecks.
13.
13.
Not,
bruh. I can count in my family, and we ain't had 13 wrecks.
13 infractions. 13 wrecks.
I can't count 13 wrecks in my family. She had 13 by herself.
Oh, that's privilege.
It's something.
Boy, she was getting down.
What? I'm trying to understand why they didn't take her license away. Like it's man.
We got to look up some rules in California.
We got to.
It got to be something going on.
Ma'am, if I catch you washing the car in the driveway, you are going to jail. You are going straight to jail.
If step away from the car was a person,
right? If I see you with a Matchbox car, I'm gonna say you had intent to drive a car. because that's ridiculous.
6 counts of murder, though. She is charged with 6 counts of murder.
6 counts of murder for going through an intersection at 90 miles per hour at a red light, basically.
Give me the green light.
Yeah, but she didn't get it. She did not get it.
Right now?
I just I can't understand what the mentality is, what the thought, what the forethought is, if there was any at all, because that sounds bananas, man. When's the last time you drove 90 miles per hour through an intersection?
Me?
Yeah. Never mind. In the broad daylight. Never mind. You from Florida. I know how. Listen. Look. Funny story. Sidebar. Funny story. I had a partner in the military. he was from Miami. He said he was driving down the street and he seen his homeboy. They was talking to each other. He said his homeboy sped up and got in front of him. He said to try to make a turn. It pissed him off so bad that he ran into the back of him. Because don't try me. That's all I got for Florida drivers.
Listen, bro. I was on my way to my pop's funeral doing 92 in that thing.
Oh, my God.
Easy. Walk right up on me. I just got, look here, bro. We already know what it is. He didn't even say nothing.
He was like, come on.
We both knew what it was.
Come on, follow behind.
We both knew what it was. He walked up to the car. I looked at him.
Handed my license here.
It wasn't even a conversation.
He just took it.
I swear that was the quickest ticket I ever got.
Be safe. Be careful out here, sir.
Pay it or not.
That's it. I'm telling you. But this, wow. What was on her mind? What must have been on her mind? That's terrible.
Yeah, 13. But so I will try to follow up and post some more stuff about this case on the Male Review page. You can send a like to that.
Yep.
Preliminary investigation.
And give us a subscribe while y'all at on streams. RTV, Roku, and Fire Stick. The subscriptions on YouTube. Shout out to my son Devin. His YouTube page has just surpassed the Radiocast YouTube page.
What?
So he has nearly 800 subscriptions right now.
We should get him on the show.
I think he do got it.
While the wreckage
he gonna be there.
We'll get him on the show.
Intersection
and then tell all his followers to come and watch and then like and then subscribe.
There's catastrophic
we on top. That's how you do it.
We ain't watching about old heads talk about old heads.
Hey, listen, old heads, y'all better pay attention to these old heads now. This is what we doing up in here.
Learn of this incredible tragedy.
Lord says, as Dallas rep, he would not be answering any questions, not pertaining to what I'm
sure this is a great
asking me about my
Are you doing 90? Never mind. No questions. Shout out to the upper room. They know. They know it all. They know it all. So we had another incident. I'm gonna bring this one up because again with the cars and the mental health. If y'all aren't aware of it, Anne Heche, an actress, she at one point was married to Ellen DeGeneres. Okay, so if y'all know about Ellen, the Ellen Show, y'all remember Ellen's former wife. She's been in a lot of different shows and so on and so forth. And she's talked about her issues with sobriety, her struggles with sobriety and a lot of things. Well, earlier this week, they had video of her flying down the street, going probably about 90 miles per hour. She crashed into a house, and the fire was so bad. They did manage to get her to the hospital, but she ended up succumbing to her injuries yesterday.
Wow.
They had her on life support, and they had already started talking about organ donation. So we knew that she was not going to survive. So definitely my condolences out to Anne Heche's family. But yet another incident with the car going too fast.
Right.
I don't know how we can address that other than it seems to all tie back to mental health.
No, it tie back to women driving apparently.
I won't say it was.
That's what I get.
You think it's because
we ain't had no men have car crashes.
Listen, no, that's not true. You remember what happened in time that dude decided to drive through the what was it?
He purposely did that.
Yeah. A fruit stand.
Yeah.
Talking about he lost his footing on the pedal. It looked like he was hitting it.
I mean,
it ain't just women. There's some bad drivers out there. Now, first of all, I don't like bad drivers, period. I don't like bad drivers anyway.
We go ahead and mention women drivers.
Yeah, we can do that. But listen.
We go ahead and mention women drivers.
We can mention women drivers. But there's some bad drivers out there, period, man. I'm just, oh, man.
Let's talk about monkeypox.
You.
Go ahead. We didn't get to lead into it last week.
For those of you who missed the COVID explosion, we've come back with something new. Monkeypox. Now, we have confirmed cases here in Georgia. It's starting to become a public health issue. I think
we're the third highest in the nation right now.
Third highest in the nation. It's starting to become a thing where it's kind of like we're talking about it in a tentative way because we do remember. You remember when everybody started talking about COVID and coronavirus. I remember when that started. I remember it was that December before all the shit hit the fan. I remember seeing it was like, oh, this new strain of such and such and such and such, blah, blah, blah. It's only in China. And when they say it's only in somewhere, my military mind says that shit already here.
It's already here.
That shit already here. The news cycle is 2 weeks behind. That shit's already here. So now we got this new thing. We got this new and let me reframe that. We call these new, but what it is not that they're new. It's just that they're starting to become prevalent again. So this thing will pop up from time to time. Because
there were monkeypox cases earlier in the earlier 2000, 2003, 2004-ish.
Correct.
For most recent news representation or explanations of it. Mm-hmm. Now, it's been around. It's
starting to bubble. Let's just say it's starting to pop up again, right? Now,
monkeypox popped.
Monkeypox, yes, exactly.
Pop up.
I'm just saying monkeypox. It's crazy.
So pulling this from a doctor online. So let's take this with a grain of salt until more viable sources actually report this the case.
Yeah.
He is saying that monkeypox is an STD. And I want y'all to hear it and I want your take on it.
Shit.
Monkeypox itself is endemic in the United States. What does that mean? It's here to stay, folks. Now we're seeing cases in Atlanta, 500 plus cases in Atlanta. San Diego is called the state of emergency in San Diego, the city in California. We have cases in Central America and Arkansas. This virus is everywhere, and it's going to get more and more established in our society. Well, one of the things I want to make sure people understand is that there's been a kind of a, not controversy, but people saying, well, is it a sexually transmitted disease? Absolutely. We find that men that are infected with the virus, we find 95% of the virus is in their semen. That means that the virus is in the semen, so it's transferred. You can imagine somebody having lesions in their mouth, lesions in their genital areas, they leaking viruses, and you come in contact with the genitals, or you kiss somebody in the mouth, you can get, or other sexual practice, you can get monkeypox. Monkeypox is nothing to be joke around with, folks. And a lot of people don't realize that our first real monkeypox epidemic here in the United States was in 2003. We had 80 plus cases in Midwest out of prairie dogs at a pet shop. It was kind of contained. But what's happened over the last several years is that the virus has mutated. It's gotten more established in Africa, be able to jump from the animal model, monkey, rodent, into human beings, or people were eating monkey meat or eating meat that was infected or came in contact with secretions. So this virus is here to stay. And so do not be surprised if monkeypox becomes a established virus that we need to test for on a regular basis. Also, I want to make sure that we...
All right. Yeah, we'll just go into it, man.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I think this happens every time something pops up like this. Now, first thing is we try to surmise based on where we believe it originated, right? And trying to determine based on who that person is and how they move in their life, how you would have contracted or how this would have come up. Okay, how did you manage to get monkeypox? One of the first things that happened was they started to center it in the bisexual community.
Yeah.
Which I think is
true. I think it's true.
I feel like this.
I think it's true.
I don't think it's true. I don't think it's true. Now listen, Understand what I'm saying to you. A fact is a fact is a fact. Okay? If you discover somebody who had monkeypox and they happen to be bisexual, it is a fact that they are bisexual. It is a fact that they have monkeypox. It is possible that they contracted monkeypox through sexual activity because, as this doctor said, it's sexually transmitted. But I think it's just happenstance. I think if you were straight and you had contact with someone who had monkeypox and then had intercourse with someone who did not, and you gave it to them, you also sexually transmitted it. I don't think it had anything to do with your sexual choices. I don't think it has anything to do with it.
I agree. I'm just messing with
you. I know, no, but I'm just saying. I think it's wild that they do that.
I do think that there is something to be said that, as far as what's been reported,
right,
the higher rates currently have been homosexual men.
Correct. Or bisexual men, right? I got you. I think that could be.
So that has something to do with something.
Well,
so it's not eliminating saying, "Ha, you gay, you gonna catch monkeypox." Of
right,
course
which
not,
is that's the point. But that's what happens with the public.
I think there's some air of truth to, or questioning is, well, why is it so high then in the homosexual male community? If that's the case,
right?
Why is my question,
right?
Is something being created for that to be the rule? Is that a media-controlled construct right now?
I say media-controlled construct.
Okay. If we're going to say that, now we got to go back to the numbers.
Yes.
And the numbers are creating this. This is not us saying this, and the media can spin it, but if the actual reports are...
This is where we're finding
it. There's some form of manipulated truth to it.
Yeah.
Not saying that you only gonna be gay and catch it, but it's some form of something to say that, okay, it's happening more here than here.
Gotcha.
Which is odd to me.
Well, it's crazy because, like I said, I think the public does that. So, okay, way back when, we're gonna go back to 81. I remember when that little thing started to pop up where they started saying we're starting to discover that there's some sort of acquired immune deficiency that's happening, and it's being centered in this community. And a lot of people, the media, politicians, people worldwide got panicked. And the panic started because they started saying, oh my God, this is a gay disease. And then we're not going to talk about what the religious pundits did with it, right?
Right. TR's on it. Go ahead.
Tyrone Roberts, May 19, 2022. Human monkeypox was first identified in humans in 1970 in the Democratic Republic of the Congo in a 9-month-old boy. So it's been something that they discovered and named since, 1970.
Yeah.
Okay? So it's been around. It's something that the CDC would pay attention to. Anytime something pops up that looks like they study it, they come up with the basically break down the nomenclature, find out what it's about, and then they go ahead and they give it a name and they say, okay, this is something we need to be aware of. So yeah, 1970 they identified this in a 9-month-old baby.
So this is the thing. In this country, over 90% of monkeypox cases are in the gay bisexual community, according to the census. 90%. Says something. I don't.
I think it's coincidental.
90% ain't coincidental.
I think it's coincidental.
90% ain't coincidental.
So I'll give you that. So
you know
let's say
what's
this.
Coincidental?
So let's say this. So
you know what's coincidental?
What's that?
Me and you winding up at the liquor store at the same time.
That's a coincidence. No, it's not. No, it ain't shit. Did we meet there? That ain't no coincidence. That ain't no coincidence.
Bad example.
Bad example. That's false equivalency, sir. We going to the liquor store after this. I'm just saying. But no, okay. So all right. Now,
I'm just saying, coincidence doesn't happen in high percentages, brother.
I hear you. So then let's do this. So now, I'll give you that. I'll give you that, Mr. Williams. I'll give you that. But let me say this then. If I can accept that as that's not a coincidence, then I need you to accept the fact that maybe there's more bisexual people out there than we think.
Whoa. You ain't got to tell that to me. I know it's a lot of bisexual motherfuckers.
Maybe there's a lot more people out there.
No, I know.
So,
hold on. Whoa. I've been here in Atlanta since 2001.
Right.
I know it's a lot of people undercover.
Yeah.
So bisexual, there's open bisexual and there's in the closet bisexual.
Yes.
And there's people who don't even claim to be bisexual that are bisexual that say, well, that motherfucker just sucked my dick. I didn't fuck. No, you gay. You bisexual. Whatever. I call it gay, bisexual, whatever you want to call it. I call it gay altogether.
But if you accept that, think about it like this. So then wouldn't it make sense that 90%?
No.
Why wouldn't it?
No. Because you're saying that there's a hot... Look, even if you admit, and numbers show that the LGBT community only equates to 3% of America.
That we know of.
All right, so, yes, that we know of. So you ain't going to say it's another 94% of people that's gay.
It could be.
I would say even if you add the...
I think it's the other way around, to be honest. I think 3% of us are straight.
Look. We ain't going to do that.
I think 3% of us are straight.
We ain't gonna just undo natural order.
Okay, but
we ain't gonna undo
okay.
natural order over choice.
So here's what I'm saying.
So what I'm
Let me
saying
ask you a
is,
question.
I do know the numbers would be higher than 3%.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? So even if you add the sprinkle in the confused, even if you add in the people that's hiding, I would possibly say that the numbers might be hovering around maybe 10 to maybe 12%. Even if I was to skew it for argument, I would probably say skew it for argument base 20. But we ain't gonna say it's half people in the world gay or in America gay.
I mean, how do you know if they don't tell you? How do you know if they don't tell you? But and this is my problem. That's my problem with the way the facts are run. You can take the facts and set them up. Okay, I'm gonna use this as an example, and I think this is a funny example. You have a Rottweiler.
Yes.
You make a big pot of chili for everybody in the house. You come in the kitchen and the Rottweiler, you see the Rottweiler dip his tongue in the chili. Let me ask you something. Are you just going to scoop out the part you think he licked and then serve the chili to the people? You going to eat it?
No.
Okay. You going to get rid of the whole thing, right? Because the dog been in the chili, right? All right. So now looking at it like that.
Unless I'm Caucasian, then we just share the food.
I mean, well, let's not. Okay, that's going to be on the next show. Dylan said, bring the upper room in here. Let's talk about some shit.
I said it. Y'all see the shit on it.
Y'all
see the shit on the same
the shit I see on the internet. We're going to have a whole show. We're going to have a whole show about the shit I see on the internet. But my point being is this. So you look at that and you say, the dog put his face in the chili. The chili is unservable. However, there's probably a couple beans at the bottom the dog didn't get to. There's probably some meat the dog didn't taste. I mean, we don't know. How long has the dog been in the kitchen? You see what I'm saying? The fact is the fact. Look, ain't nobody gonna want to hear, hey, listen, this chili good as hell, man, but I'm gonna tell you, the dog ate it. How many people you think gonna eat it? How many people you think gonna eat the chili? After you said the dog licked the chili.
Depending on how many white people at the party.
Listen. It's all black people.
Hey, okay.
For the sake of argument, it's all black people.
I'm about to say, if it's 9 out of 10 white, 9 out of 10 people that are white, then 90%.
I would say this. I don't want no chili if the dog been in it. I can't, because I don't know what happened. And you don't know what part of that chili the dog licked. It don't matter. The dog licked the chili. I don't want no chili.
Monkeypox plague is rolling out the same way HIV did. Same players. Fauci, CDC. We.
Yep, and you are correct, and that's the thing, man.
Shout out to Reese, man.
But it seems like I think it's a false equivalency to say, because of somebody's sexual choices, this is why we have this thing. And see, that's the problem I'm trying to prevent. Now, understand something. A fact, monkeypox exists. A fact, bisexual men, bisexual people are being affected by it at a high rate, large numbers. Those are two absolute facts that I can say. These are facts. But my guess is that because you will combine those two facts, not you, but the public in general will combine those two facts and then come up with this thought. Oh my God, it's a bisexual thing. Well, that technically, if you think about it, let's break it down in logical sense. That means everybody's at risk, don't it? Because if you got bisexual people and you got undercover bisexual people that other people don't know, everybody's at risk.
Well, that's where I just went to. That was my point of media spinning a narrative.
Correct.
Because that's the underlying saying, like, bisexual men have sex with women and men, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, if they truly bisexual, yes.
If they are bisexual. So that's why I said, to me, you gay. If you gay, you gay.
Gotcha, I got you.
Like having sex with a man is gay. So don't say you bisexual. You just call it whatever you want.
Call it what you call it. Whatever makes you feel comfortable.
Everything has a title these days.
Absolutely does.
Whatever.
Words mean things.
Words,
yes.
Yeah. But to me, it is. Why is it more on this end than that end? If a bisexual man, if they're trying to direct it to bisexual men, the numbers would be more balanced because bisexual men also have sex with women.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
So I don't think the numbers would be 90% because that woman. Are women openly having sex with open bisexual men? Hold up. Now we're into another zone.
They do. I know some women who do date bisexual men. They don't look at it like, because you're bisexual, I don't want nothing to do with you. I just want you if you're heterosexual. There are women who date. Listen, I date bisexual women. I'm not mad. I date bisexual women. I don't have a problem with that.
So y'all really, truly, women, don't have a problem with a dick that's been in a man's ass.
Some of them do not. Some do. I mean, that would be they would be upset about you being in another woman's vagina. They're about equal. I don't see the problem.
Let's switch topics.
This is the only one. Do you feel? Look, Lord, y'all done broke Dylan. Y'all done broke Dylan. Y'all done broke Dylan today. Y'all done broke him. Y'all done broke him today.
The internet has broken.
The internet has broken.
Keep in mind, I'm still in ICU.
He's still in ICU. Yes, he is still hurt. But yeah. Yes. So the monkeypox definitely is a thing for us to pay attention to. It's definitely something that we need to keep our eye on. And having just come off of coronavirus and COVID, that's a thing that we need to pay attention to, y'all. So I feel like we're gonna go back and you can. That's really the main question. It's not the fact that you can get it through sexual activity, but all the different ways you can get it. So the young lady that was in Cobb County, you remember that video? There was a young lady in Cobb County who had monkeypox where it appeared on her face and her arms and her legs and all that stuff. And she works in a convenience store. Okay? So you either got to accept what she says, her working in a convenience store where you have people who are homeless coming in and giving their money to buy their little knickknacks and things that they buy at the store for survival, right? So through cleanliness and other ways and being in contact with other people and things like that and being in contact with this money, she contracted monkeypox. Okay. So saying it's a sexually transmitted disease is a fact. It can be transmitted sexually. But trying to pigeonhole it into it's only a sexually transmitted disease gives you credence to try to charge an entire community of people with the reasoning behind the fact this is why we have monkeypox, which is what they did with HIV.
Okay. Yeah. They did.
Follow?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah, but no. But yeah. Go study the truck accident in PA in January. 100 CDC monkeys spill out of the back and run wild. They only caught 99 problems, but
a monkey was one.
A monkey was one. Lady was exposed to them in quarantine for 2 weeks and given 14 drugs.
Interesting. Reese from Philly coming with the hard-hitting facts
we
today.
Giving Reese a job.
I don't know.
We giving Reese a job.
I'm tripping because now did they? When I don't think I even heard about that. Did you hear anything about that?
The media spins the narrative.
I saw a movie called 12 Monkeys.
12 Monkeys.
But they was talking about him. But never mind. But my point, that's wild. But you know, a lot of folks, okay, so look, you know, as we grow older, we all got conspiracy theories. We all got conspiracy theories.
Conspiracy theories.
Shout out to the upper room and for those who ain't calling to confirm our conspiracy theories, because y'all tripping. They like, boy, they ain't right, but we can't tell them that. We can't. They right. They right, but we can't tell them that. Yes, they right. We took out Dylan's air compressor, but he can't prove it. We wanted him hot. We wanted him to burn out fast. We wanted him hot.
We noticed when he hot, he don't be saying too much.
He don't be saying too much. We want him hot. But we all have these theories, AIDS being man-made, right? Right. Monkeypox, coronavirus being man-made, right? The Umbrella Corporation talked about it. Wait a minute, that's not a real corporation.
Shit.
But Resident Evil, you see what I'm saying?
Raccoon City, baby.
Raccoon City. But what I'm saying is this theory about this conspiracy theory that we have about these viruses and how they're created. Some things occur naturally in nature. True. How do you hop from an animal to a human? Is usually something that is eaten.
To a gay man. I would probably say kissing dogs in the mouth and letting them eat out the chili. That's what I would say.
Let me tell you something. If there was diseases from if there was if every disease from kissing a dog in the mouth, we would not be here today. Because I've seen. Listen, do you know how you ever seen a woman get upset when a dog sneak and lick her in the mouth? And they don't like that. Oh my God! Oh my goodness!
And now they having sex with men that have sex with men.
Hey, well, listen, that's been going on for time since time immemorial, sir. Let's just and known and unknown occurrences of this occurring. Trust me. So I refuse to buy into that narrative, to the media spin of it. I can definitely deal with the facts. What I really want to do is I want to bring up the fact that one thing that I saw in the news here in Atlanta last week, they found monkeypox in the water. Yeah. But then they also said in New York they found polio in the water.
Yeah.
Remember polio? Remember we had cured that, right?
I thought so.
That's what we thought. We thought we cured it.
But
came back.
AIDS is a sexually transmitted disease.
AIDS is, yes,
it
indeed.
can also be transferred via blood interactions without sex. So are you now saying it's not a sexually transmitted disease?
No. I'm saying both can be true. I'm saying both can be true. AIDS can be transmitted through blood transfusions. Right. It can also be transmitted through semen or bodily fluids, as the case may be. Okay, so I do know that to be true. Anything that's you can transmit that sexually.
Pathogens is the word for possibility, the alternate way to catch AIDS.
Yeah.
Remember Magic Johnson was playing and that's when they created the rule about Torrance and Markel got a lot of theories.
Markel has tons of them, TR, tons of them.
So when Magic Johnson, after he caught HIV, then he returned to play basketball. Mm-hmm. And they said that's when they created the rule that is currently still in place, that if you get cut, they have to take you out the game.
Correct.
Because of the possibility
of the blood
transferring over to somebody else.
And then giving them.
Now, and that's not sexual transmission.
That's not.
So,
it's not.
I've never believed that HIV was only a sexual transmitted.
Correct, but
I
it
never
can
believed
be
that because didn't Arthur Ashe catch AIDS from blood transfusion?
I believe he did.
Yes, that's how Arthur Ashe died.
Correct.
He caught it from blood transfusion.
Correct.
That's not sexually transmitted. So
Correct.
It does get into your that scientific shit. I ain't know
the scientific shit. But what I'm saying is both conditions can be true. All right.
It was a truck accident, but the article goes on to talk about cloning, herpes B, and last but not least, monkeypox for a whole 3 pages. Hey, Reese, man.
Post that on our page, brother.
If you find that, please post that on our page, and we appreciate you. Man, I
love it.
Hey, y'all smarter than me. I always say I ain't the smartest person in the room. I love the people on the line. They dropping the jewels here, man.
But it'd be bad because you'd be the only one in the room.
I am a Gemini.
So now it's always 2 of you in the room. I forget, y'all. But yeah, I think yeah, you can't. I just think you can't seal it off to just being a sexually transmitted disease. Can it be sexually transmitted? Yes. Hell, children is a sexually transmitted disease. Sometimes, it depends on how good your kids are. So, but my point being is to try to narrow it down. I know what we're trying to do as humans is we try to narrow it down. We try to find the causes. We try to pinpoint it.
Yeah.
Pay attention to the fact that is not the only avenue to go down. I'm going to also say, like I said, they said they found it in the drinking water. So I'm supposed to stop drinking water now?
Okay, so several people have died from monkeypox so far. Now, what they're reporting is you can't pass from it. So
I didn't know that.
Reese has more knowledge. I'm predicting it will be a 10-year problem that will sell millions of vaccines and also make us stay away from each other. Reese, are you part of the upper room?
Uh-oh.
You have so much knowledge, sir. We know in the upper room.
Steps in the building. And start saying things. Reese, we're going to keep an eye on you, brother.
Too knowledgeable.
The real Reese, blink if you in there. No, man,
Reese
my man,
dropped the
appreciate
juice.
it.
Appreciate it, though,
Yeah,
brother.
we love the research, man. That's we appreciate that.
Yeah. I mean, this helps us get this helps us. What you're dropping, sir, helps us give more information out to the public.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So this is something that now we can pass on. The articles, if you have any of those articles, share the links in the stream so we can pass them on, share to other people, man. We appreciate it, brother.
And also, he taps on to a little point that I want to kind of stick with a little bit. Makes us stay away from each other.
Mm-hmm. They creating that.
Is that
they doing that?
No, I mean, is that a thing where they're trying to separate all of us from each other?
They've been doing that. They've been doing that.
Well, I mean, but it seems like hell. You got coronavirus. You send everybody in the house for 2 years. Now we got monkeypox. They want to send us back in the house. I'm sure they want to do that.
When Magic came back, he had the highest points per game at that time. I think he probably did.
He might have. He played because
everybody
was letting him go by. Is that why you saying it to y'all? They was like, oh, yeah,
Magic only averaged 12 points for his career. He might have been up there 18 to 20 points.
Hey, because they were just letting him go by.
Hey, the only motherfucker that depended, Dennis Rodman. Nigga, what you gonna do?
What you gonna do? Right.
Dennis
the one gonna show it. Everybody wanted Dennis at that point.
Dennis Rodman did not care.
He's gonna block you regardless. That's what he's gonna do. We gonna do some defense. But man, this is crazy, man. What's next? What's next? What's next, man? This is.
Yeah, but that's a good question. I think, and they really turned it up with COVID.
Yeah.
Separating us from each other.
Yeah.
And they created basically a new world order.
This is the overlay for the underplay.
Because think about it. Once people came back outside, look how crime rates went up.
Right.
Look how murder rates went up.
Right.
Just look at how society has did it. I mean, I could just tell the difference at my building.
Yeah.
Of how people even interact with each other. Just being in the house for like a year, really year and a half, and I'm seeing so many people act different.
Yeah. You sound like you don't know how to act like you were.
I would usually, before COVID, me working at Salesforce Tower, shout out to Salesforce and the people over there. I know you watch it because you trying to find some ugly dirt on dialing.
I did my time sheet on Salesforce yesterday. Thank you. Thank you for your service.
Thank you for Trina hated it. But so listen, and every time I will see this one guy, young guy, lawyer, and we would talk all the time. Hey man, really, you know what I'm saying?
Chop it up, yeah.
Chop it up. And the business didn't close down. They started working from home.
Okay.
So then they returned back to working in the building about 5 months ago.
Okay.
And so, hey man, what's up? Hey, how you doing? And he just
blew right past.
Maybe he just getting back to work.
Having a bad day.
Having a bad day. And every I see, he keep it moving, and he just keeps everything real short. Like, and I'm like, that's just it stays in my mind about how we used to converse,
how we've changed,
and really just like we didn't even really know each other. We just know we worked in the building. We would really chop it up about sports, and the conversation would literally go 2, 3, 4 minutes.
Right. Now
it's
30 seconds.
Yeah, and
Man.
I'm just seeing that they did that shit.
Yeah, they did that. I wonder. It stands to reason that we should just keep our eyes open and our heads on the swivel. It stands to reason. That's what I got.
Man, Magic caught HIV 7, gained 100 pounds. Easy died in 3 days. Easy didn't die from HIV. That's what they told y'all, but don't get me started.
Uh-oh. See? Conspiracy theory.
Yeah, the movie, boy. Where's my spaceship, Tyrone? Me and Tyrone has been talking about creating a segment called Spaceship because we are tired of this planet.
Oh, my God. Please beam me up. Please beam me up.
Beam me up.
Just take me out of here.
So, yeah, man. So we got monkeypox out the way. We missed that topic last week, and it's a good thing because we probably wouldn't have got none of this knowledge and conversation that we got today.
Yep.
So it was probably
from Reese.
It was shout out Reese. It was probably a good miss.
Yep. Okay. No problem.
We coming towards the end of the show, but we got one more thing we could probably cover. Let me see where we at. Once again, I'm just scrolling the
the Mail Review Facebook page that y'all can give a like to.
Yep, please do. We try to post our stories there and things we're going to talk about, just in case y'all be like, oh, I got something to say about this. Yeah. You can definitely go ahead and do that.
I want to go into this one. I want to do this.
Okay, all right.
This is what I want to do.
Is this stuff we see on the internet, or is this something else?
This is going to be...
Does that mean Donald Trump?
No.
You got a Donald Trump background? Upper room, y'all done a number on my
Pete
boy.
David in therapy.
Oh yes.
You go ahead and lead in while
we gonna call this shit we see Geminis do on the internet.
I love it.
So for those of you who have been under a rock, y'all know that Kanye West are they fully divorced now? Are him and Kim actually fully divorced?
I think they're still going through the
They're still going through proceedings. Okay, Kanye West's estranged wife, Kim Kardashian, Kim K. Apparently, while they were broken up, she started dating a comedian, guys on Saturday Night Live named Pete Davidson. And while Pete Davidson has been dating Kim Kardashian, there have been a number of attacks on his person by one Kanye Gemini West.
I will say,
yes,
he's been poking at Kanye.
He pokes at Kanye. He's a comedian. He pokes at Kanye. Kanye pokes back. Kanye, as we all know, again, we talk about mental health. Or is he brilliant? That's what we try to figure out. But what has happened in recent months, and we don't necessarily get all into the pundits business and stuff like that, but Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian have now separated and broken up. Well, as of late, Pete Davidson has gone to therapy. And, to deal with his time being harassed, apparently, by Kanye West. I think it was Kim K that caused it. Because, never mind. Pete Davidson in therapy because of social media posts that Kanye West made. Now, tell me something about this. Now.
All right, so let me go ahead and pull up this article. Shout out to y'all. Spaceship, by the way, was a song made by Kanye. You see the ties? See the segue?
Watch out, T.I. You going up with some Geminis. That's kind of crazy.
Pete Davidson has been in trauma therapy due to Kanye West online harassment. The attention and negativity coming from Kanye and his antics is trigger for Pete, and he has to seek out help. And Insider tells people.
Wow.
Pete Davidson is seeking help for online harassment he has received at the hands of Kanye West. A source close to the comedian tells people. Beginning in April of this year, Saturday Night Live alum, 28 years old, has been trauma therapy in a large part due to threatening posts that West, 45 years old, has posted numerous times on social media while Davidson was dating rapper ex-wife Kim Kardashian. Ex-wife, so I guess they are divorced.
Yeah,
now, the thing is, we just gonna go into it. We ain't gonna do a deep dive in the article. We know what it is. It's Kanye. It's Pete Davidson. Now, this is what I'm gonna say. Kanye did put in a song about attacking him.
Yeah.
He did put pen, but I mean, I love it. I love it.
And you would.
I love it because I said when we first spoke on this, didn't women want men to fight for their marriage? Don't women want men to fight for their marriage?
Right.
And that's what Yeezy was doing.
He was fighting for his marriage.
I want my wife and my family back. He said
he did say
song.
That.
He put it in articles. He went on interviews. He did the "I'm gonna get my family back" fucking campaign.
He did do the campaign. That's correct.
Meanwhile, Pete Davidson was ha ha ha. I got your wife. Ha 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 ha. Pictures with me with your kids. Ha 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 ha. I'm a better man than you. Ha 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 ha. Tattoo. Ha 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 ha. Doing the little slick, immature comedian thing. But you're doing it to Kanye West,
who is certifiable.
Very much certifiable.
He's certifiable.
Let me pull up the picture that Kanye West posted.
Look, I think Kanye took offense because Kanye wanted his family back.
I don't think Pete was from what I mean. He got a tattoo.
I mean, he loved a woman. I mean, look, let me ask you this.
So I don't think that's just doing him. Doing him is I'm just hitting and I don't care about it.
Right.
That's what I think.
That's what you think?
Yeah, but I think he was much so into the fact that I'm dating Kim Kardashian.
Ex. I'm dating Kanye's ex, or I'm dating Kim Kardashian. Was he more into Kim or more into antagonizing Kanye?
I think he was very much into antagonizing Kanye. That's what I'm saying.
That's an interesting take.
He got off on it because he started doing more things
to piss him off,
knowing that it would agitate any ex-husband or ex-boyfriend,
soon to be ex-husband,
i.e., early in the moment, you taking pictures with the kids, knowing how men feel about just random motherfuckers taking. Now he can't control that.
Of course he can't.
Kanye can't control that.
But you think he should have at least ran it through his own filter to say, you know what, this probably ain't a good idea.
This a little too soon now.
It's too soon for that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. And also though, you got to understand he probably had pressure from the other side because maybe, let's just say, maybe he didn't want to do it like that, but Kim was like, hey, you either gonna love me out loud or we ain't doing this. Could that be possible? He had pressure from both sides.
Kim wouldn't go on and say, hey, respect our privacy in our moment at this time. And you know the bullshit they say. When somebody doesn't want people really involved in what they got going on in the moment. You know, I don't think she said that. I don't think Kim Kardashian needs attention. It's Kim K.
It's Kim K. She carries a lot of attention behind her.
Yeah. So he was already going to garner attention in public because of that anyways.
Okay.
So I don't think she needed, I think she wanted privacy from what she reported behind the issues with Kanye, knowing that she's ex-wife of Crazy K.
Crazy K. Kim K and Crazy K.
Kim K and Crazy K.
Lord.
But this is after the breakup. This is what Kanye posted.
My God, man. That man took out a whole front page article. See, these are people that have money that don't know what to do with it. How much do you think it costs for him to do that? To take the whole front page of the New York Times. How much do you think that costs?
Skeet Davidson dead at age 28.
Skeet being the nickname Kanye created for Pete Davidson.
I love it. Because now he's in...
troll.
So, yeah. So, what I'm saying is, this is when trolling goes bad.
Lord. Or did it?
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
If he's in therapy for... Now, this is the thing. Going back to what we was talking about how weak people are. If you're going to dish it out...
You got to be able to take it.
Every Friday, we go online. FYF. Fuck Your Feelings Friday. And we do a whole, the whole PLG community do a whole barrage of things poking at
people's feelings.
Or whatever the nature of the conversation is on either my page, your page, whoever's page.
Correct.
And often, somebody has a nice jab back. Ooh,
yes. That was a good one.
Ooh, you got me right
Let
there.
me get a Band-Aid and keep it going.
Let me get a Band-Aid and keep it going.
Right.
So that's what happened here. See, get you a Band-Aid and keep it going and stop being so soft. Because you participated in dating Kim Kardashian. You understood what you was getting yourself into. You know who that dude is.
Right. You seen him.
If I was a single man, I wouldn't date Kim Kardashian.
You wouldn't touch Kim Kardashian.
I wouldn't touch Kim K. First of all, because of her own skeeted on history.
Lord
right?
Jesus.
That is open because all these women been skeeted
Hey,
on.
listen, hey.
Just be
we'll
real
talk about that on Markel After Dark.
Every woman
Do
has...
you like skeet?
Hey, every chick has received a skeet.
A skeet.
Every one of them got a skeet somewhere.
Oh, skeet, goddamn. You a mess.
So what I'm saying is, we know the skeet that skeeted her way.
Yes.
Now, aside from her ran through...
Let's assume she was let's assume she was pristine like you would prefer it, like Trina.
Yeah.
You got to go home after this. I'm not. You can't stay with me.
Can't tell the truth.
You can't stay with me. You can't stay with me.
Tell the truth.
I don't got enough room for the caddy.
Tell the truth. Shame to Leo.
Oh my God. Okay. But no, you got a point. So aside from that,
I know who the crazy ex-husband is.
Correct.
So you approach me, I'm like, nah, ain't your husband the crazy?
Right. Because when you accept somebody, you accept everything that comes with them.
Which
right?
is why women say they don't want to date men with kids because of the baby mama drama, although they can't control their baby daddies. We started early with it.
Facts. It factors in. It's true. It's a true story. It does factor in.
So that makes you should have known what you were getting yourself into, Skeet. So that's why I love this, because it shows you can't just play with people.
Right.
You can't just play with people who don't mind playing back.
Well, this is true.
And one thing we revel in, playing back.
Playing back. So you think? So all right, fine. Now let's keep all right, fine. Let's keep it 100. Pete Davidson's been in counseling before, okay? Because he's had some drug and alcohol issues in the past. He had issues on Saturday Night Live. He had issues when he was there. This is before Kim K.
Right.
So he obviously does recognize that he has some sort of issue that he has to deal with, and it just kind of exacerbated what has happened.
So he need to be sitting his ass down somewhere.
But don't you think people deserve to move on? This kind of ties into everything we talked about. Don't people deserve to be able to live and move on?
Yes, they do.
Because
yes, they do.
I have an ex-wife.
But
you have
that's
right.
Different comparison.
Different comparison. I have an ex-wife.
Yeah.
But I would feel bothered if every time I dated somebody new, she went on a campaign to destroy this person.
But that's different when he was poking at that man.
Yeah, now you put.
That's
now,
what
I'm
I'm
tell
saying.
You, don't poke at my ex-wife. Don't do that. Don't she Taurus. Don't do that.
What I'm saying is,
do not poke at my ex.
What I'm saying is,
because it ain't about me at that point. It's about y'all.
Let's use me and Trina for example.
Okay.
We separate, go our own ways. Goofball next boyfriend wants to poke fun at Dylan. Do you think that's smart for him to do?
No. But I think you have a more of a. I think you. Yeah, don't poke at Dylan, bro. Don't do that.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they have a right to move on. They have a right to do whatever they're doing in their relationship.
Move on and keep my name out your mouth.
And don't play over here. Keep my
don't
name
play
out
in my
your
face.
mouth. Don't
play in my face.
Don't play. You can have her. If you took it from me or whatever it may be, if you got that, you got
enjoy
that.
It, right?
Enjoy it.
Because I did.
You had her like you had her, and I had her like
you had her like you had her. Oh my God, we both had her. We both had her though. Lord, y'all stupid.
But what I'm saying is, he has the right to move on. He has the right to live his life. He has the right to do whatever he wants to do. But you can't mess with people and then claim victim when they poke back at you. And that's the underlying idea of what this society has become. I can say what I can say, and I can force my will and my beliefs on you, but how dare you say how you feel back at me?
Right.
I'm offended. I'm hurt. I need therapy for a goddamn post. Get out of here, man. Come on, man. Y'all weak.
Man, listen. All I can say is good luck to you on your mental health journey. I hope that you heal. I'm going to wish you love and light. What's the phrase now? Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers for you, Pete Davidson. I hope you can get past this and continue to live your life, and hopefully this has not devastated you to the point that you somehow fall ill and something goes wrong.
Okay.
All these people seeking help, Mark L, are coming out better people, bro. So what's the answer? Well, let's hope they come out as better people. I like to hope that if you talk to somebody and get your troubles and your problems out on the table, that you will come out as a better person. I hope so. That is my hope. That's my hope. Usually, I hope.
Are they coming out as better people though?
I mean, well, are they? That's the thought. That's the process. Therapy is like medicine. It's supposed to help you to become better, right?
Yeah.
Terrell Roberts. I retracted the previous statement.
Yeah, all these people aren't coming out.
They
better.
aren't.
Yes.
Coming out as better people. Oh, okay. I was about to say. Where's Tyrone and how much money is his? How much is it going to take to keep him? Yeah, they aren't coming out as better people. So you don't think therapy's helping?
No.
You don't think therapy helps?
No.
You really don't think therapy helps?
I think it helps, but it don't help everybody. It's not the end all to be.
Oh no, it don't help everybody.
It's not the end all be all to the solution to your internal problems.
Okay, true. Some of it could be medical.
Now, therapy is this is what it does. It heightens the awareness of the issues.
Yes.
But not no goddamn therapist could actually fix your issues.
No. They help you to get it out so that you can fix your issue.
Here's what's wrong with your stupid ass.
Right. Now this is what you need to work on.
You was messing with Kanye. Now that's you stupid for messing with Kanye. So it's something in you that you need attention.
Correct.
And a lot of these meetings and a lot of these cases, people need just a lot of personal attention, and they be begging for attention a lot of times.
Mm-hmm.
And if they don't get it, they find a way to lash out.
Okay.
It's some form of insecurity most of the time.
Yeah.
Or unsure who they are.
Gotcha. I got you.
So a lot of times they don't know who they are. And I'm no therapist. I'm none of this. I'm just from somebody on the outside to see people who go to therapy and people who tell me a lot of their issues, or a lot of that has to do something with a lot of insecurity of who they are.
Correct.
And a lot of things from their past.
Yeah.
So that's just my insight. So I don't think it's no fix because of therapy.
Mm-hmm.
It's just you have to be willing to say, I got a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to actually admit, I'm fucked up.
And you have to do the work to try to fix the problem.
And therein lies the problem. Nobody wants to do. No, they want the work to be easy. They want the work to be like 2 weeks of, oh shit, I'm fat. Let me go work out and eat healthy. And after week number 3, I only lost 2 pounds. Well, the work ain't done, fat ass.
Keep working. It's a constant thing.
It's a constant thing.
True.
It's not a, well, you know what? I'm fat. You got to accept me for it. No, I really don't. You got to accept you for it.
Yeah, really. You the one that's supposed to accept yourself.
It's your life. Now, you could accept you, but I'm not going to say, you know what? I know you can't say shit like you fixing to run to the store.
True. That's true.
All right.
It's a thing, man. Well, I mean, we've covered everything from top to bottom of this wild. We can't cover all the stuff, but we covered the things that definitely caught our attention. Yeah. We covered Mar-a-Lago, or they covered Mar-a-Lago and took some stuff. We covered the vehicular homicides that are taking place.
Thoughts and prayers to Donald Trump.
Yep, thoughts and prayers to Donald Trump. Here you go. You know. Little orangeness.
Y'all gonna investigate Biden shit too. While y'all at it.
Everybody, look, they all being investigated. Trust and believe. So we covered that. We covered monkeypox, and whether or not here's the deal. We covered whether or not we think it's a sexually transmitted disease. We agree, yes, it is, but it's not the only way to get it. We definitely covered that. We covered the fact that Donald is shocked. I'm telling you, shocked that women are having sex with bisexual men. He is shocked. He need another drink.
No, because of y'all, because their narrative is, I want a real man, I want a straight man, a real man. And then
you think if you're bisexual, you're not a real man?
I think if you're bisexual, you're a man that like men. But what I'm saying is,
you can be real though.
Women claim they want a particular kind of man that is specifically for them.
Oh, gotcha. It could be for them and him, or a woman. We talked about Donald's shock and finding that out happening in society. We've also discussed the fact that, man, listen, poor Pete Davidson.
And yeah.
So,
well, fuck him.
You
know, we rest in peace to those who have lost their lives
due to the vehicular homicides. The young lady who was murdered by the ex-boyfriend or whatever especially he was. Her, man. You know,
so these stories are, shout out to Tyrone. Some therapy helps, but at a very small scale versus everyone piling
on the couch. You are true. Yeah, that is correct. That is correct, TR. So, yeah, basically, man, we've posted this and other stories on our page. Go ahead and definitely go check out our page, The Mail Review, on Facebook. We are streaming on every platform except for Spotify, which we're trying to work it out with.
We're trying to work it out. A lot of people are pulling from Spotify, so we're good.
Okay, very good.
They're actually losing numbers.
All right. So we pulling on everything that's worth something.
Yeah.
We're definitely streaming.
They're showing their color.
Hey, and if you definitely want to go ahead, please do. Throw a donation in there for the YALE Radiocast family, man.
Y'all see that Cash App right there?
You see the Cash App, man? $1. Throw $1, $2, couple dollars.
Yeah.
A dub, throw it in there.
Love me like you will love Trump.
Oh, my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Is the money going down? Hey man. But yeah, thank y'all again for tuning in on a Saturday, man. Yeah, we was doing our thing today, man. We brought y'all some hard-hitting stories.
As always.
And we look forward to seeing y'all again. Thanks for tuning in today. Hey, man, I want to throw a special shout-out to Reese, though. Reese, my man.
Reese, thank you, man, for all the information.
Yes, sir, Reese.
We will be investigating this and probably adding some more information in the weeks to come. So you continue to tune in with us,
please,
man,
brother.
and subscribe and follow us on RTV, Roku, Fire Stick.
Yep.
YALE Radiocast on YouTube and Twitch and everything, man. So we're going to post these articles after researching and find some stuff to put out there, man.
Hey, we got a section we can call Research.
Reese.
Okay. Anyway, we're gonna keep that one under our hat right now. Thank y'all again for joining us here on the Mail Review with the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, myself, Mark L., and the illustrious namesake of the show, Dylan Yale, for Yale Radio. Illustrious. I come up with a new adjective to describe you.
I did like the diabolical.
Diabolical.
Yeah, the diabolical.
The diabolical. The diabolical. You prefer that?
Diabolical?
I mean,
I haven't killed anybody.
Diablo, diabolical. It'd be like that sometimes. Thank y'all again for tuning in to the Mail Review YALE Radiocast. And as always, y'all, the motto is,
y'all better get the business.
We'll see y'all next time. Holla.
YALE Radiocast.